And again, so thrilled to welcome you to Cityline. The award-winning Tacoma Water women's pipe tapping, and not just award-winning, but national champions, second year in a row. Welcome. We have Jessa, Sarah, Sammy, and Coach Brandon here with us to talk about this amazing championship and your work together. Maybe you can start just by telling us, what do you do at Tacoma Water? And I'll start with you.
Well, I am a water service worker, and we go out and address all sorts of customer issues, issues with contractors, basically just out there maintaining and repairing issues in the water system.
Love it. Sarah?
I am also a water service worker, but I work in the hydrant shop that we have, so I go and do all the maintenance and repairs, so if like a car hits a hydrant, then I'm not fixing it.
Perfect. Sammy?
My name's Sammy. I'm also a water service worker, and kind of just what Jessa said, we go out there, we maintain, repair, and install water services to keep the water flowing.
I love it. So important. And Brendan, when you're not coaching this award-winning national championship team, what do you do at Tacoma Water?
I am a water service supervisor, so scheduling work, meeting with contractors, and just stuff like that. Answering their phone calls when they call me.
Perfect. That's important. That's important. So for our viewers who have never heard of this national championship before, can you tell us what it is? What is the competition like?
So the AWWA hosts a national convention every year where thousands of companies and utility peoples gather to promote, network, and kind of educate each other on what's new in the water industry and everything. And the competition is essentially the entertainment portion of that. They kind of take the best of the best from all the utilities and they put them together in this competition, and it's, you know, we go for it.
I love it. Well, not surprised that the best of the best are here in Tacoma, so thank you so much. How long have you been participating in the competition?
We've been doing it for 3 years.
Wow.
3 years as a team.
And so 2 out of those 3 years, you won the title. That's pretty impressive. And was it just last year that you won the championship?
So we won this year for 2025, and then last year, but our first year actually doing it as a team, so we're kind of learning everything and getting to know the ropes and stuff. We did actually come in second place as well. But then with our first national championship that we won, Sammy, our copper, was actually pregnant. So she got to announce that, and that was exciting.
That's amazing. Boy, girl?
A boy.
Yay!
Yep,
Well,
he's almost a year now.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
So much
yes.
fun. A future Tacoma Water employee, no doubt.
Perhaps.
Learning inspiration from his mom. So amazing. How many people participate in the competition every year?
I think in Denver there was 8 women's teams total.
Wow.
Men's teams there's like 20 or 22, so it varies.
That's amazing. And what's your fastest time to complete a tap so far to record?
The fastest time was an exhibition run we did in Boise, and it was 1 minute and 42 seconds.
Wow.
Yeah.
But you won this last one with 2 minutes, 19 seconds? Yeah. Wow, but you've done it even faster than that.
It's a little bit different when we go to competition because we've been practicing on our machine this whole time, but then you have to go out there and there's several machines out there and you're picking and choosing, and sometimes they don't all cooperate like we want them to.
Right, different equipment, different systems. Yeah, no, so it takes a while. And what aspect of this competition made you want to be part of this Tacoma Water team?
I think I can speak for all of us,
Yeah.
is that we love what we do, and this is just an extension of that. So we get to kind of showcase on a larger scale and a national level, like everything we've learned at Tacoma Water through our apprenticeship and from journeying out, and it's great to be a part of the team and, you know, bring home the title for Tacoma Water.
I love it. Bringing home the title 2 years in a row.
Yes.
Absolutely. Yep. And I think we have some video of you actually doing the competition here. Would you mind just explaining to our viewers what's happening?
So this is our regional competition that we have to qualify for nationals at. This was in Boise, Idaho. So that's the tapping machine. It goes on the ductile iron main. It gets tightened down. What Sarah's doing there with the big crank arm, she's drilling through the concrete line ductile iron with a big drill bit, and I'm right beside her pushing the bit down. Sammy's over here flaring copper, cutting the ends, flaring it, and then she'll make the connections with all the fittings. And so, you know, everything's got to be watertight at the completion of it.
Yeah, it's fairly, we do a lot of practice, right? We practice for months and months and months, hours and hours and hours, and it's just repetition, right? Getting every step down and then improving on that once we get our time down. What can we cut off? What can we do better to make our time faster and more efficient?
And this was actually that minute and 42 run.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
So right now, what are you doing, Sarah? You're getting that corp right there in the main? Yep.
And there's technical requirements that go along with this, as well as safety. We have to have hard hats, safety glasses.
Well, and you're not panicking when the water starts to gush out like I do when I'm at home. The water starts to gush out of a pipe. You are calm, cool, and collected, and making it happen.
Yeah, for sure.
That's amazing. All right. Well, now I know who to call when I have a pipe leaking at my house. What is your favorite part of this experience? Now you've been together as a team for a while. What's your favorite part?
So for me, and I think for all of us, is you know, we get to spend all this time together. We practice for months after work. It's been great just having that bond, and then traveling together to these competitions. You know, you can really bond with people under pressure, right? Because it's a pretty big competition, and when we get to nationals, you know, we just set a goal, and so far we've met our goals. So that's really fun, and also, you know, being alongside other women that are in this industry and competing with them for that title. It's pretty neat to see the camaraderie and the support amongst the women at these events.
Yeah, you mentioned, you know, 8 teams for women, you know, 20 for men. And so again, you know, having that team, being able to, you know, develop those bonds and those relationships, I'm sure, you know, extends, you know, to the work that you're doing, you know, back here at home as well, right? Yeah.
Yes.
No, that's amazing.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. So question about next year. Are you ready to defend the title and bring it back home? What does your, you know, regimen look like for training? Can you share a little bit about what your plans are to, you know, stay reigning champions?
So we'll probably start practicing end of January, beginning of February.
Yeah.
And, you know, we're all very busy, you know, family work, full-time work, so we have to all sit down with calendar out, you know, schedule it out. And it's usually right after work, about an hour and a half of practice. And we'll, you know, just own it on the craft, try to improve, try to get those seconds off, because that's really what matters.
Yes.
And how do you stay cool under pressure like that? When the clock is ticking and the water is flowing, what's your secret?
We're more comfortable doing that than this. Well, water flying is a part of our everyday job. Like,
Right.
out in the field, we'll jump on that water, no problem. And so I think that's just what we do, right? It just comes naturally to us. We've practiced. We went through an apprenticeship for it. You know, we do it for our job. So
It's still nerve-wracking.
it is still nerve-wracking.
And I think we all kind of handle the stress and anxiety a little bit differently, for sure. So, individualized thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, and the fact that you're able to, you know, come together as a team and help support each other is a big part of that. And having, you know, a coach that you can rely on for, you know, trust and help continue to, you know, build and improve those skills is huge.
100%.
I love
And
it.
the coach position is actually super important for helping keep us focused and calm,
On
and like we
time.
kind of, you know, we're focused on what we got to do here in a few minutes, and we kind of rely on Brandon to watch all the other things.
And make sure
Get
you
us
guys don't miss the plane to
Yes.
Get us on the flight on time.
We almost missed our flight one competition, but
That's good.
now
Well,
he knows.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. Well, you guys are clearly an amazing team. Appreciate everything that you do for Tacoma Water, you know, in your Monday through Friday, 9 to 5, and, you know, grateful that you have this opportunity to continue to, you know, just craft your skill, even more, and look forward to seeing you back again, next year as the, third time reigning champion. Thank you again so much. Really appreciate it. Jessa, Sarah, Sammy, and Coach Brendan, you're amazing. Appreciate all you do.
Thank you.
Thank you. And we'll be back with more next. Thank you so much.